You're in good spirits, considering. Have you
I'm in
learned that
good
humor
spirits because I just had an half-hour conversation with you.
Well, have you found that humor really is very vital to this human experience?
Balm in Gilead. I mean, humor is the only solution to life's misery. Because, as you know, they're multiple, and they're tough. And this disease is horrendous in every single regard. So, of course, you have to alleviate that by laughter. But it's sinful laughter because you're laughing at the expense of someone who themselves can no longer laugh. So the whole thing is a kind of... And I'm laughing now because if I didn't, I'm sure I'd cry. Right? So would everybody else in that room. This is an insidious and unspeakably awful disease and takes away, before we're ready, far before we're ready, the person who was once the light of our lives. I don't care who that person is. They were once vivid, vital, and everything to you. And now there is nothing but this grotesque vacancy. And it really must stop, come to an end. We have to fight harder to get this vaccine FDA approved. We have to fill the coffers for research. We must be more ardent and more diligent in the pursuit of this solution.
What has your mom taught you?
What has my mother taught me? Everything that has given my life dimension, meaning, capacity for love, the understanding that empathy is all we have, a wild, unspeakable love for books and knowledge, curiosity, and the love of whimsy, which has saved my, you know what's left of it, the love of whimsy and the love of folly. She was a genius at saying, "So mine are the eccentricities of a nightingale. That makes my nightingale song prettier." She gave me everything. It's very hard to talk about this.
Right.
It's very, very hard.
There's something about mothers.
She gave me what my father could not give me. And she gave it with such unconditional love and abandon. And not just me, but to her 7 other children. An uncommon silver era in my life. And that's why I'm here.
Do you think, can I be doing something so I don't have to go through this and I can spare my children? I mean, what goes on in your mind when you take the journey with
Well, you hope against hope you're not going to get it, but I can tell you right now that where we stand in this disease, I mean, it is an inherited disease. If you're going to get it, you're going to get it. There's nothing you can do to prevent it. That's the terrible, the essential terror and terrible aspect of this disease. We get close, science gets perilously close to the truth, and then something happens to negate it. I can do all the things by rote that we're supposed to do. I can be a good girl, can't I? My mother was not a very good girl. She loved her wine, and she loved her fried foods, and she loved to dance till dawn, and she did everything against the book. We're supposed to eat well and not smoke, and I suppose we're not supposed to kiss anymore. I think the thing to do is to love. The thing to do is to get over yourself. The thing to do is just do something. Do something to help somebody else. And get out of your bleeping self-importance, you know? If Alzheimer's strikes you, you won't know it anyway. What you must do is prepare yourself for the inevitable and unspeakable grief of those who will be left in its wake, namely our children, yours and mine.
How often did you talk to your mom? When you went through all of the kids and you get your... I mean, did you talk to... Was it a kind of relationship where you would talk to her every day or once a week and explain?
It was a very close relationship.
Yeah. She guided you, and... What did she say when you got the Star Trek role?
Oh, you're kidding. What did they do? Aren't they in space? She talked like that. My mother was from the East. She always talked like that. Oh, sweetheart, what is that? When I got my first role, which was on a soap opera, she said, "Oh, I just don't think so. Not a soap opera, darling. No." I said, "Why not?" She said, "Well, I think it should be on stage. It's better." So Star Trek to her was a cartoon and a source of infinite laughter for the entire household. She loved to be best on the stage. She loved the movies. But she came with me wherever I went. She was always on location with me. We were very close, traveled a lot together. She was always with me when I fell in love, which was her great role in my life. Oh, I don't think this one. No, I'll take him. What about that? Who? We had great fun. I miss that.
What did she think of the whole business? I mean, what was her take?
What did she think about the theater?
That's just the whole business of being with you and all these actors and egos and...
She loved it.
Loved it?
She loved it. To her, it was normal. I should, of course, be going into the theater. She couldn't wait. I was 12 when I told her I wanted to be an actor. Oh, she said, we've got to get you through high school. She said, high school is the biggest mistake that we've yet come up with in this culture, so let's get you out of high school. I said, how? She said, you'll just jump 3 grades. And I did. You can do it. Terrible waste of time, she said. You must go out and into the field by the time you're 16. And she was at my side. She was right. I think she understood that if I didn't grab it, I would regret that I didn't. You know, she always did outrageous sorts of things. She was not your common Clay, my mother. I think my father understood that, which is why he prized her so. And I think when she got Alzheimer's, I was about to say got sick, but you can't really say that. When she got Alzheimer's, my father just said, no, I'm going to beat you to the punch, sugar. And my father died in 2 weeks. Soup to nuts, 2 weeks. Never been to a doctor in his life. Diagnosed with cancer, and he was dead 2 weeks later. But I think that he just couldn't bear the fact that she wasn't there. Looking into those eyes, endless emptiness. My mother was the source of everything. Everything that had life in it in that household. Yeah. It's hard. Then I think the longer you have that person, the more remarkably felt is this absence. I'd give anything. Just one more shot. So live it. Live it is my adjuration to everybody. Take every day, every moment of every day. Understand how precious this is and how quickly it goes and how long and unbearable it is in its going.
So when was